Good morning, you guys. It is 5 a.m. and I'm gonna do a 15-minute makeup look before work. I'm kind of like quiet a little bit because my kids are still asleep. I'm doing my makeup. I'm gonna talk about my favorite products I'm using right now. So the eyebrow pencil that I'm gonna be using is a Morphe pencil. The color is chocolate mousse, and I use this on my brows because I feel like it gives me the perfect brow color. The eye patches that I'm wearing, they are from Topicals. I just like to kind of like outline them, fill them in a way. So I outline the bottom and I outline the top. I don't got no hair in the beginning. We all done used the razor when we was 18. Ain't got no brows. Sometimes my brows are sisters and sometimes they're twins. You know the difference. And the moisturizer I'm gonna be using is by Good Molecules. I think the hardest part about being a mom is making sure you have time to do things for yourself in the morning or just throughout the day period. So I have to be up by like 5 o'clock so I can just work on my routine, and then at between 6 and 7, I can cook breakfast and get my kids ready. So I gotta be up early. So the foundation I'm going to be using is True Match. I'm really loving this foundation right now because I feel like it is like skin. I like the perfect match, and it isn't super duper heavy coverage. It's really light. It just gives me a minimal coverage because when I'm at work, I don't like to wear a lot of makeup, but I like to look, you know, top tier. And not only that, it's just bomb. I'm going to be using the Too Faced concealer in the color Chestnut. I got this brush from e.l.f. I don't know how long ago, but I really love this brush. A flawless conceal brush. So I like to blend this area first to make sure the product is blended out nicely within my skin. I also use the same concealer to conceal underneath my brows. I just get a little bit, I put it on my hand. I'm really trying to avoid putting product on my hand because sometimes I forget and it'll get all over my work clothes. That is so annoying to me. So I get my concealer and then I'll just clean up underneath my brows. I used to be so into having the perfect, most sharpest brows, but now I like them to look super light, fluffy, and just natural. So I'm gonna just blend this out so that you don't see any harsh lines and you don't see where that concealer started or where that concealer ended. And that's called a what? A line of demarcation. Little Cosmo. So that leftover concealer that you may have on your hand, you can put that on your entire eyelid because that can be your eyeshadow primer. And during the day, I don't wear a lot of eyeshadow. I like to keep it very neutral. So I'll put like a bronzer on my eyelid. Now for my contour, I'm gonna be using the Rich Ebony Concealer by e.l.f. This is my tried and true. I put this on first and then I'll go back in and I'll put a powder to kind of like seal it in. Kind of bring it down like this because it's gonna help shape my jawline. I'm gonna blend it in with this Morphe brush. This is a Morphe brush. No, V108. Blend it out. So once that is done, I like to get me a setting powder, and the setting powder I like to use is by Huda Beauty, and that is in the color Kunafa. So this is the setting powder. I get a little bit, I dab it under my eyes like this, wind up underneath my contour. See, I know I love Juvia's Place. My contour powder is going to be the bronzee. And I'm going to apply this into my skin like that because it gives a nice bronze look. Like, it just warms the face up so nice. It's my favorite. And then I'm gonna also put it on my eyelids for shadow. I'm gonna use a big eyeshadow brush like this. I like to call it a buffer to get my entire eyelid at one time because this is gonna make it a lot faster. And as you can see, I'm trying to beat the clock. Like, I don't need my kids getting up in the middle of me doing this. Mommy, I'm hungry. Girl. So I have it on the background of my eyelids, and then I'm gonna also use this to kind of like go down the bridge of my nose a little bit, like a little slight contour action into my brows because it just brings it all together. So it just looks very soft, very neat, very cutesy. then I'm not saying the D word. For my blush, I'm gonna be wearing the NARS Exhibit A blush. Now I'm gonna put me on a little bit of lip liner that I found from the hair store. Lip gloss, the color is that Madeline. Put a little gloss on top of that. Seal the deal. It's giving 3D. I'm gonna put me a little bit of mascara by Milk. I love this mascara. When you wash it off, it comes off as if it's like a rubber or something. It's amazing. So real quick before I do my hair and get dressed, I'm gonna use this Makeup Revolution Sport Fix Setting Spray. This is really good if you want your makeup to last all day. So now I'm gonna do my hair. I'm gonna put on my work clothes and I'm about to get ready to go. So here is my makeup. And this is the look of the day for work. And I am going to be wearing this perfume by Haramain Amber Oud. This smells so good. Everyone always asks me, like, what are you wearing? And it's super affordable. And yes, I'm gonna wear some black heels. I have my gold watch, my gold necklace, and yes ma'am, I am ready for today. Thank you guys for getting ready with me. Now it's time to go slay the students.